I'm Chet Holmes. You probably know that a business fails every 3 seconds. 80% of all companies that start are gone within 2 years, 96% within 10 years. You probably also know that the difference between mediocrity and greatness is not the product or service that you sell, it's the skills that you develop to grow the business. It's all about the skills, folks, and skills are developed so anybody can get them. So let's see if you've got skills. Let's take a little test. If you answer true to all these questions, you're already at the top of your game. Here we go. You test at least 5 new ways to grow your business every single month. True or false? You've mastered at least 50 ways to use the internet to drive leads. True or false? You have a special and more intensive effort to go after your dream clients. Those are your better buyers. And that activity is super consistent and policed with great diligence. That's the fastest way to grow any company, so you know you're doing a good job at that. True or false? You become a master at how to proactively manage every aspect of your time and that of your staff. You run a highly productive organization that squeezes 60 seconds out of every minute. True or false? You know exactly what makes a top producer, and you perfected the art of attracting them and getting them to work for you on straight commission. True or false? Let's imagine that I could put you in a giant stadium in front of all of your buyers all at once, and you'd have this awesome opportunity to walk out in front of them and sell them all at once. First, you have the skills to keep them in the room. Second, you have the skills to sell them. And third, you thought of everything you want to accomplish in that room to solidify your future forever. True or false? You understand that you will attract far more buyers by offering to teach them something of value than you will ever attract by trying to sell them something. This is called educational-based marketing, and you're a master at this technique because it can attract up to 9 times more buyers from the same money you're already spending. True or false? You can clearly define the difference between a strategist and a tactician as it relates to being a profoundly effective CEO. The strategist will slaughter the tactician every time, yet 99.9% of all CEOs are tacticians. So since you know that, you've become a brilliant strategist. True or false? So how would you like to develop all these skills and even more to perfection and become a master at growing and managing and running a well-structured and highly profitable company? I've had the pleasure of working with 60 of the largest companies in the world, and I got them by personally picking up the telephone and cold calling my way in the door. I can help anyone get those monster clients, but if you sell B2C, I can help you get those better buyers who will spend more money and cost you less to get them. And all my techniques take horsepower, not wallet power. And all my methods are easy. You don't become a master by doing 4,000 things. You become a master by doing 12 things 4,000 times. So I'm inviting you to join just 12 CEOs in a fantastic interactive web seminar where you can learn $50 million learning curve on growing companies. This web seminar literally changes the lives of thousands of CEOs a year. Jay Levinson, who wrote 56 books, including the Guerrilla Marketing series, told me that this is the best, most powerful learning experience any executive could take for causing fast and well-structured growth. We used to do these seminars live. You'd fly into Vegas, you'd spend $500, you'd be with 500 executives in a room for 5 hours. Today with the web, we can do it faster, easier, better, and cheaper. You don't fly anymore, you attend from the comfort of your own chair. You don't spend 5 hours anymore, you can do it in half the time over the internet. And the price is less too, a lot less. And even better, we have the best money-back guarantee imagined. We don't actually charge your card until after you attend the webinar, and only if you think it's worth it. Here's how it works. You get on the telephone so that you can hear the speaker and the other CEOs, and then you get on the internet so you can see the slides that we'd normally show at a live event. If at any time the information doesn't keep you riveted to your chair, or if you get to the end of the webinar and you feel, you know what, it really wasn't worth the investment, you just call our toll-free number and you tell the operator right then and there, my name is John Smith, and I don't want my card charged. They go, okay, thank you, Mr. Smith, goodbye, and your card is never charged. It doesn't get any better than that. If it's not great, you don't pay. You give us your card to hold your spot. Every webinar sells out because they're small interactive groups. Once you book your spot, you have to show or reschedule because now you're taking a seat that somebody else would have wanted. So you have to show up or reschedule, but if you show up and you don't think it's worth it, you never pay. When we did groups of 500, you're in a large room and you don't really get your personal questions answered. With these small interactive webinars, anytime you want, you can interact with the speaker and ask questions. Plus, you're learning from the other CEOs and other executives on the line. You can learn sometimes as much from them as you can from the speaker. So sign up. Click below me here to register or call the number that's flashing on your screen right now. Choose a date that works for you and begin. Welcome to a fantastic learning experience at running your company better, smarter, and faster. Just pick a date below and begin. To your success.